Welcome back for week 4 of our evaluation of D2L, where we'll be going over how to change release settings for quizzes. So when we're trying to change the accommodations and modifications for students in regards to quizzes, we'll start by going to our Assessments tab and clicking on Quizzes and Exams. For this example, we'll just go ahead and edit the quiz we currently have set up by clicking the down arrow button and clicking on Edit. We can see on our quizzes tabs at the top, we have a restrictions tab just like we did for Dropbox, and we'll go ahead and click that. At the top here, we can see we can set the due date, the start date, and the end date for all of our students, just like we did in our Dropbox settings. If we scroll further down, for quizzes, we can set a recommended amount of time that students will have to complete their quizzes. The standard amount of time that students start with in D2L is 120 minutes. In order to set special access settings, we'll go ahead and click on the Add Users to Special Access button just like we did in our Dropbox settings. From here we can set a special due date. So if the quiz is going to be due on the 11th for all students, maybe we want it set to the 15th for students that need extended time. So we'll go ahead and set that for the due date and the end date for April 15th. Just below that, we have our timing section. What we can do is change the recommended time limit for students, and we can give them extended time. If students are normally going to get 120 minutes, maybe for extended time we give students 180 minutes, which is 3 total hours. Just below that, we can change the amount of attempts. Most students will get 1 attempt as the standard attempts. We can go ahead and click Override, and we can set this to 2, 3, or even more. Go ahead and click Apply to that. And once we select more than 1 attempt, we can change the minimum and maximum amount that is going to allow students to have more than 1 attempt. If we leave this blank, this means that for every student that we select for this, they will automatically, regardless of what their score is, be allowed to take more than 1 attempt. If we set the maximum to a certain percentage, that means if they score over the maximum, they won't be allowed. If we set a certain minimum, that means if they score below a certain amount, then they'll be allowed to do the extra attempts. After this, we can go ahead and select the student that we want all these changes to apply to. We'll go ahead and select our demo student. Go ahead and add the special access there. And once we've done that, we can see, if we scroll down, that our demo student has been given all the accommodations that we've currently come up with. And we'll go ahead and select Save and Close in order to save these changes.